Yes, my G's, welcome back to the show. So, today we are going to go over why habits are everything. So, you can see on this previous slide here, look at me on the left. Fucking criminal, criminal. Then I changed myself. How did I do this? Well, there's only one thing that changed. It was my habits. So, this is what we're going to go over today. Habits 101, then a direct comparison, then how to overwrite your habits, and then your actionable steps. So, firstly, what are habits? Now, habits are an automatic behavior that your brain has learned to save processing power. So, think about the first time you ever reversed your car out of a driveway. Yeah, probably quite an ordeal. Now you do that shit backwards, fucking left hand on the wheel, rolling a cigarette with your right hand, checking the fucking news. You know what I mean? It's not a fucking problem. So why? Because your brain's learned how to do that. Yeah, it knows the sequence, it knows the pattern. So that is a good thing until it starts remembering negative things, and then you start sort of using that as your default behavior pattern, i.e., something gets hard, you eat to cope with it, or you smoke, or you drink, or you know what I mean. Nothing fucking good. So, what's the difference between these two men? Well, you can tell the geezer on the left, he definitely wasn't living with much discipline. He definitely didn't have any accountability, definitely didn't have a structure. So, what were his habits? Well, crime, drugs, alcohol, womanizing, fast food, and chasing instant gratification. Now, if you look at all these habits, you're going to see, wow, there's not really anything positive to say about any of them. You know, he's not really a good dude, and he's not really living a very wholesome life. And look, this is what my habits actually got me. So, other than the first one, which is even arguable, there's nothing good on there. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. And I think the main thing that I can take from all of this is if you look at the second to last, which is no meaningful relationships, it's because I wasn't a meaningful person. I was just all sort of out for quick wins, fast pleasure, get it, feel good, move on. That is really who I was, to say the least. Now, if you look at the me that I rebuilt myself into, what's the difference with this man? Well, training, macros, meditation, accountability, helping others, personal development, education, basically discipline, structure, and education and self-love. That's the difference. That is the big difference here. So look, and then these are results. So we've got improved physique and mindset, clarity and structure, internal peace. This is the biggest one because I didn't feel the need to destroy myself or put myself in harm's way anymore because I love myself and I actually had that peace within. Self-awareness and growth, absolutely massive for me, actually understanding myself and then being able to grow through that and realize why I do certain things and think certain ways. Oh my God, massive for me. Clear structure and goals. Again, this is easy, but you know, most people don't have a structure or goals. So they're just sort of coasting through life. What happens, happens, and it's sort of happening to them. But I actually started being intentional and creating my reality. Wow, look how quick it changed. I help people with their lives. I mean, this has been the main thing for me. There's just been like the massive blessing in all of this is, I had to go through some really hard stuff and I had to help myself out of that. But now I get to help other people, and that's the service that I wish I had. So this is your pattern. So what you're going to do is reprogram your habits using this method. And as it says, the actionable is DM me habits and I'll send you the worksheet that you can complete yourself if you want to do it properly. If you think you can just wing it and get a result, cool. That's absolutely fine. So this was my major issue. This is what plagued me for 10 years, until I learned this one trick, as they always say. So I was stressed, bored, happy, sad, whatever. I want to smoke weed. A lot of the time when you're living that fucking gangster life, there's a lot of waiting around. Your life is basically committing crime, waiting to commit crime, and smoking weed. So number one, the cue. Number two is obviously the habit, smoking weed. Number three is what I perceive that I get from it, which is relaxed and feeling void of desire. Now, this is how I actually overcame this habit and how you can break any negative habit. All I did was rewire the middle bit. So Alcoholics Anonymous, these kind of organizations, they understand this well. That number one, what you get, the cue, it may be something completely different. It may be something that you haven't even associated or understood yet. And this is why you have to use my sheet to analyze your habits. And then you can actually start to hone in on what's causing what to happen. I.e., why do I always want to smoke at 4:30? And then you realize there's a pattern of behavior that happens at 4:30. So what I did was replace the middle bit, which is the actual habit, with press ups, and I kept the cue and the reward the same. And that is how you hack a habit. So anything that's happening in your life right now and you know that you need to change, all you're going to do, identify the cue, identify the reward, and then swap the middle bit, which is the habit itself. And hey presto, you have rewired your habit. Very simple stuff, but it's actually the adherence and the emotional side of things, which is, where people struggle. So if you are struggling, please reach out and I'll be happy to help you. Now, this is your actual pattern. So you're going to wake up 30 minutes earlier every day. Then you're going to do a cold shower. Then we're doing 50 press ups. Then step 3, you're just writing 3 things you're grateful for, 1 thing you regret from yesterday, and then you're going to do a 5-minute gratitude meditation. This is the best way to start your day. So what I want you to do is take this as a rough template, and I want you to start doing that every single morning. Once you've started to do that every morning and you've actually built the habit, then you can start creating your own morning structure. But for now, I just want you to hit mine. This is what I do every single day, and it feels great, and it helps me start my day in a really positive note and just really embody the person that I want to be. Yeah. Now, the action: get straight to work on your daily power list. Download my 4-day split and hit every session, and hit your macros every single day. So that's what you need to do. You need to do this morning routine, and you need to do the second part, which is working on your daily power list. If you don't know what that is, go and watch my video on it. Download the 4-day training split. Hit every session. It's not that hard, my boys. You're going to start building the physique, you're going to start building the mindset, and you're going to start building the habits of a person that gets results, that gets it fucking done. Hope this has been helpful. Also going to be launching a Q&A type deal, but what I need from you, my friends, is questions. So I'm going to set up like a question and answer kind of box thing that we can where you can drop your questions in, and then I'll hopefully be doing that every Wednesday, be dropping a video answering all you guys' questions. If you like the sound of that, please let me know and drop the questions in. Let's fucking go, my G's. Let's go.